What's up? We in 149th and Amsterdam, about to head over by the head over by the B&Q train right now. So let's go. You don't want those young people, you don't want the camera in their face. Gotta be respectful of them too, you feel me? You know, in the area, you try to be respectful, you know? Not put no camera in people's face like other people do. That's how I roll. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. We got the next block. Alright, so I'm gonna turn right here. Let me flip it right. Oh shit, it's covering it's covering the camera. Let me try to hold it like this. Let me try to hold it on 1 second. Flip it like this. Hold it from the bottom. Yeah, it's much better. So we actually right here. So we continue walking. Flat. Whew. Whew. I know it's dark, guys. I know it's dark. Bear with me. You know it's damn dark around this area. It gets dark earlier now. It gets dark. Go on the light. Go on the light. Now we in the light. Man, we in the light. So we back on. We on Convent Avenue and West 149th Street. So I'm heading by the B train right now from here. So let me give you a little history about Harlem. The houses that we're gonna pass right now is the houses that were built in the early 1900s, 1875, early 1900s. And Harlem was a swamp area where, wait 1 second. All right, let me see. All right, so Harlem over here is where Harlem, like right over this area, was a swamp area. It was a train track in the middle of the street before they redecorated it. And then we on this block right here. This is 149th, right? So 163rd going this way is where George Washington in 1775. George Washington had a headquarters over by Jerome Terra, right on 163rd. We on 149th. So these houses right over this side, that you see the bus just past me, that's St. Nicholas. Right here. Right around this area right here, as you can see. So around this area like you can see. So sorry. Right around these buildings right here. Let me continue walking. It's better you can see it from where I'm walking. So around this area right over here, these houses right here, starting from right here. So these houses right over on here, like you see, these houses, that particular house right in the middle, that was built in the early 1700s. So right here was built when George Washington was president in the early 1775. His headquarters in his house was built right at the park. where James Madison, the vice president, all those presidents that run America was raised and grew up in Harlem. So right around this area right there, you see the houses right over that side? Over these houses were built up in early 1890s, 1895, 1900s. So right, like around this area was an area where George Washington was built or whatever. So you know how it goes. Let's continue walking. The dog is smiling at me because I know I'm working. So we're going back on St. Nicholas now by the M3. All right. So Harlem is mixed with African American, also Italian, and also Puerto Ricans. Where you go all the way at Fort Washington is Puerto Ricans, mostly Hispanics over the area. So in Harlem, this is usually African Americans, Latinos, mixed culture, Chinese culture. Some Chinese people live around this area as well. If you go down all the way from 145th down to 135th, it's mostly African Americans and Puerto Ricans, and mostly Hispanic people living around this area. So, and the train station is right there. So let me cross. Train station is right at the corner. So, oh shit. So back that side, back over here, I can't put the camera in so right fit. Back on St. Nicholas Place, down the block here, those buildings were abandoned. Those buildings were like, these buildings were like swamps, like a lake over on this area where, back in the 70s, immigrants used to come over on this area in Harlem. Mostly immigrants used to live around this area. In Harlem, most of these immigrants are undocumented in Harlem. And now there's more immigrants coming into the United States, undocumented. And there's most of the Native Americans live around this area from the early 1700s. So 1600s, this area right here, Harlem, was owned by the Dutch before they paid off 20 coins to buy off Harlem. I'm telling you. So you need to learn your history about Harlem. Before you come talk about science, social studies, learn about Harlem, buddy. Let's go. We heading over to the B train right now. So when you look at Harlem, you look at different type of culture. So right where the train station is at right now, on 148th. So West 148th, going back Amsterdam, going back down that side. To be honest with you, the west side of Harlem, where where 125th and St. Nicholas going on that side right there. Those areas, they were owned by the British Dutch. So Dutch owned this area right here. So if you see, let me show you the area. If you see across the street right there, all these buildings, they were built up in the early 1700s. And then back around this area right here, back around this building was built up in 1795. These 1875. And then right over on this block right here, they were built up in the early 1775 area. So 1775, mostly 1793. So let me pull up my camera where I'm gonna show you where we at now. put up my camera. Hold on one second. Hold on, pull up my camera up, tilt it up. West 148 is Hamilton Heights Sugar Hill Extension, right here. And mostly homeless people, they lay right on the side of the businesses them, and it's kind of like getting hectic because they have no place to live, and it's the homeless crisis that's going on in the city and everything, and they're laying. Let me show you guys, give you a little, I'm not tilt my camera right here. So as you can see, that's a homeless guy that's laying down there. It's sad that they don't have no place to go, and it's really sad that they're living homeless, and it's like we try to help them out to get off the street so they could get a job and stuff, and they don't want help, so you just gotta leave them alone. All right, so right now we about to finish up my shift. We right here in Harlem, 145th Street. Thank you guys for touring with me. So if you like my videos, please go to YouTube and search me, Shamika Samuels, and like my comments, whatever. No negative comments, just positive comments right now. All right, so we about to clock out right now, so see you guys later. All right, later.